Americans were among the last people in the world to eat bananas. The fruit has a limited shelf life, and transporting bananas long distances was a plan for moving smelly, rotten fruit. What happened? The most successful dessert banana was the Gros Michel, a Chinese export finding its way around the world. It was big and had a great taste. Granted, it was transported in large, bulky bunches, but it was less subject to bruising than others. This was what most of the non equatorial world ate as a dessert banana. In 1870, Cape Cod sea captain Lorenzo Baker bought 160 bunches of bananas in Jamaica and made a quick trip back to New York, where he sold them for a substantial profit. Using the quick bucks, he created his own banana plantation in Jamaica and became the biggest banana exporter in the Caribbean. Baker joined New England produce buyer Andrew Preston to form Boston Fruit in 1885. Now it's Chiquita. Preston wanted to be a banana baron with a vertically integrated banana monopoly. Baker just wanted to stay a sea captain. This was the beginning of American capitalist exceptionalism. The operations to make a fortune and be simultaneously villainous on foreign soil. How would Preston make equatorial bananas America's favorite fruit at an affordable price? First off, growing the bananas on his own plantations, then developing a shipping fleet dedicated to bananas. Preston developed refrigerated ships using blocks of ice to keep bananas green, cold storage warehouses, and a network of shipping facilities to connect ships to railroads to load the banana bunches as soon as they arrived at the dock. Telegraph lines were established to connect ships and railroad hubs. The demand was created and expanded using skilled marketing. With rising consumer demand, a vast quantity of a perishable tropical fruit could be delivered any time of the year at a low price. Thus, America's new favorite fruit was created. Company owned plantations and railroad lines were created in Latin America with the claim of improving the country's infrastructure and perhaps a few strategic payoffs. Tropical forest would be replaced by plantations and railroads. Boston Fruit drove competitors out of business with price wars, treated workers poorly, ravaged the land, and dominated local governments with intimidation. The quantity of bananas grown in the Caribbean was limited. Central America provided only a few places to grow huge quantities and move them. The country suffered from poverty with malaria and yellow fever, plus poisonous snakes and rats. Railroad builders were not deterred. Harry Meigs and Minor Keith did it. Keith received concessions from Costa Rica for land adjacent to his railroad lines and control of the port of Limon. Keith sold out to Preston in 1899. The merger resulted in the new company, United Fruit. What happened when banana barons, that is, rich American capitalists, became politically powerful in Washington? They called on the U.S. military to intervene on their behalf. Next time on Food History and Mystery.